Hello everyone, I am Varleen Kaur, student of MA English Semester 1 at Kanya Mahavidyalaya. Today we will explore 4 significant literary terms: epic, sonnet, dramatic lyric and conceit. Each of these terms represent a unique form of expression in literature, enriching our understanding and appreciation of the written words. First, let's discuss the epic. The term epic comes from the Greek word epikos, meaning word or story. It refers to long heroic poems that narrate significant events or the deed of legendary figures, blending history with legends. Homer and Virgil are the master of epic poetry, with Homer's Iliad and Virgil's Aeneid setting the standard for his others. Key features of an epic include a heroic subject matter, heroic figure, grand setting, supernatural elements, formal style and diction, epic similes, invocation, and the medias res. The various examples of an epic are The Paradise Lost by John Milton, which explores the fall of man and the theme of free will and redemption. The Iliad, focusing on Achilles during the Trojan War, examining honor and rage. The Odyssey, following Odysseus' journey home and theme of loyalty and perseverance. Talk about sonnets. The term sonnet comes from the Italian word sonetto, meaning little song. These are structured poems typically 14 lines long that delve into deep emotions and thoughts. Sonnet first appeared in 13th century in Italy, where the poet Petrarch played a significant role in popularizing the form. The form quickly spread throughout Europe, inspiring writers like William Shakespeare, who adapted the sonnet to fit his own poetic style. There are 2 types of sonnets: the Petrarchan, which consists of an octave and sestet, followed by rhyme scheme A B B A A B B A and C D C D C D. And the Shakespearean, known for its 3 quatrain and the final couplet, followed by the rhyme scheme A B C D C D E F G G. Let's look at some examples. In Shakespeare's famous sonnet 18, he begins with "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?" This line sets the tone for admiration and leads to a powerful conclusion that beloved beauty will endure through his poetry. I have mentioned many other examples like Sonnet 90 by Petrarch and Sonnet 75 by Spenser. Next term is dramatic lyric. The term dramatic lyric combines dramatic meaning pertaining to action and lyric, which refers to a piece of poetry which can be sung. This poetic form blends emotional depth with a dramatic narrative framework. Dramatic lyrics evolved from the ancient Greek lyric poetry, gaining prominence during the Renaissance through poets like Ben Jonson, Christopher Marlowe, Shakespeare, and were popularized in 19th century by Robert Browning. A prime example is Browning's My Last Duchess, where the Duke revealed his possessive nature while reflecting on his late wife, critiquing the societal norms. Other notable works include Love Among the Runes and Porphyria's Lover by Robert Browning and Ulysses by Alfred Lord Tennyson. The conceit is a poetic device that makes an elaborate comparison between 2 seemingly unrelated ideas or objects. This often strained or far-fetched challenges conventional thinking. For example, in John Donne's poem A Valediction Forbidding Morning, he compares 2 lovers to the legs of a compass, illustrating their connection despite physical distance. Conceit gained negative connotation due to overuse, yet they remain significant. The term emerged during Renaissance and is divided into 2 types: Petrarchan conceit, common in Renaissance sonnets. This compares a lover's beauty to grand objects, such as comparing a lover's eyes to the sun. Metaphysical conceit, used by poets like John Donne. This type features unlikely comparison. For example, in The Flea, Donne compares a flea to the physical union of 2 lovers, arguing their mingled blood signifies their intimacy. Understanding these literary terms, epic, sonnet, dramatic lyric, and conceit, enhances our ability to analyze and appreciate literature. Thank you for your attention.